Hello and welcome back to the 6th episode of Gents Talking Current Events. I'm Paul, this is my brother Joe, and our nephew James. Before we get started, I just want to remind everyone we're just three guys chilling in Joe's backyard, beautiful backyard, smoking a cigar, enjoying a drink, and our conversation. So if you like it, please hit like, subscribe, share,
comment,
and if you're offended, do the same. All right.
Even better.
Even better.
I just
what
want to mention that for each one of these episodes, Joe has no idea what we're talking about.
That's true.
Oh yeah, I come to these things 100% blind. It's first time for me hearing them, and that's probably why it's so much fun.
It is a lot of fun. But the first thing I think I want to talk about is the aliens that are coming to Earth.
Wait, aliens?
Aliens are coming to Earth, and I'm so excited. Did you hear about this? Did you actually hear about this one, or?
A friend of mine has sent a couple of these little videos saying that we have this huge 12-mile long alien ship coming.
I wrote down the name.
And they're hostile.
They're hostile?
Saying that these aliens are upset.
But why do they have to be hostile?
Well, how do you know they're hostile? They're still 4 million miles away.
It's called 3-Eye Atlas. But that's what I'm trying to say. Maybe they're friendly.
Well, how do they know they're hostile?
Maybe they want to just trade for oil.
I mean, they definitely could.
Or maybe somebody just wants us to be feared of something that's coming in time. Because we were
That's
feared.
what some people are saying. This is just a distraction.
Well, we were feared about other things.
But they're saying this is the third object that they have found.
Intraterrestrial
That they believe is outside of the solar system.
Yeah.
So things can't go from solar system to solar system?
I mean, so I heard that, and I said this is the third object that has been...
That we know of.
That's what I was going to say. That we know of. But once again, let's go back into technology we talked about in previous episodes. I mean, how long were we... We're about to get some angry comments about this one. How long were we tracking potentially interstellar objects in space?
Probably long as we've been tracking world climate.
World temperatures. So if you're saying this is the third, no, this is probably the
it could be 3,000.
Yeah, it could be, and we just have no idea.
But it is 12 to 15 miles wide.
I think they said it was the size of Manhattan.
Yes, and so if that thing's full of aliens,
full of aliens,
there could be a problem. I'm going with they're friendly. Don't worry about it.
The thing is that back in 2017, there was another interstellar object that was detected, and this scientist, Avi Loeb, I apologize if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, he found that one, and he was very, very adamant that it was a interstellar probe sent by aliens. Because it was shaped like a cigar, supposedly. It had a very oblong shape. It didn't have a comet trail and all this stuff. So he said that this was a probe to check out the solar system, our solar system.
And that's possible.
If there are aliens on their way, I would like to be the first to invite them to our podcast.
Gents Talking Current Events.
We'll let them experience a beautiful Romeo and Juliet cigar, the Gulf view. It could be better. Could be better.
It's going to be called... Changing our name, Gents and Aliens Talking Current Events.
That's great. But so they found this one back in 2017, and he was pretty adamant that it was not of this, not of just like normal creation. And then he's saying that again, and there's a lot of other scientists that are totally against him and his idea.
What my question is, this is so far away that they can see it, and it looks like a dot moving, so it's irregularly traveling.
That's what they said.
It doesn't fit the normal scope of things. But what I'm saying, how do you already know they're mad at us?
Oh, you're saying that
they are saying that
they're actually saying that?
Yes,
I thought you were joking.
I read an article that said that scientists are saying that this could be of a dire threat to Earth,
or they're
we should prepare.
confrontational.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
You don't know that.
You don't know.
And that it's supposed to be real close to the Earth come November. So, I don't want it to mess up Thanksgiving.
Just in time.
You want to mess up Thanksgiving?
That is my favorite holiday.
You just don't want it to mess up Thanksgiving?
Right? Thanksgiving.
You like Thanksgiving?
Yes, because you eat food, and I don't have to buy anyone anything.
That's a really good point.
I don't buy anybody anything anyway.
Well, okay.
But so now this gentleman is saying that this is another today. It was like
Today's scientist.
Today science, like he not 2017, but today the same exact scientist, Avi Loeb, is claiming that same exact scientist. He's claiming that this is like the second ship after the probe had been sent out. Okay, but there's a couple things I have to say.
And he says that it is 0.005% chance that it is natural.
And the reason why he said that, because I watched one of his reports, and maybe it's different from what you read or saw. The reason why it is that because of its trajectory. It's going into our solar system. When it is the closest to Earth, it's going to be actually behind the sun at the perfect angle to where we can't observe it. It's coming from an opposite direction of our...
Why can't we observe it?
Because it's going to be behind the sun when it's closest to us. So we can't. So when it's closest to us, we can't look at it at its closest path to us. You know what I mean? And then because it's going to be behind the sun, so it's going to be eclipsed behind the sun. And then not only that, is it going past Earth? Is it going past the sun? And that it's also going to go past 3 major planets, really, really close, and they're really, really close in terms of space distances. And they're saying that he was saying that it's the perfect trajectory to get the most information out of one shot.
But if that's all they want to do is just get information and keep on moving, that's fine. Right?
Yeah.
But also,
wait,
how do we know that it's on that?
How
do we know that it's so far away? How do we know that it's in that trajectory?
I don't know. I'm not smart enough for that.
If it's irregular.
I'm not smart enough for that.
Whatever space, somehow, if the neighboring solar system this came from, maybe when you somehow lodge out of that solar system, which you're not supposed to, right?
What do you mean lodge out?
Like you get out of another...
Yeah. He was saying it's uncommon for debris that large to have come from another solar system twice because of the one back in 2017. So he's saying the fact that it's got this irregular trajectory, the fact that it's so big, they supposedly say there's not a comet trail behind it, that it has to be, was like, 0.1% that it's natural. But how do you know? Like, how are you looking at that and knowing what's going on? I mean, our science in reference to astronomy I would assume is pretty good if you're able to project trajectories like that. But at the same exact time, if people are saying it's hostile, you have no idea.
No. We're supposed to trust the science, though, right?
Yeah, we're supposed to trust the science.
Of course.
But I also looked up, and probably a very, very, very good majority are just like, this guy is just trying to get his time in the limelight. He got a lot of attention when he said that other one was an alien ship. Of course, he's going to say it's the same thing again. But to that point, let's say that aliens from another solar system shot a probe just to see if there was any life in this solar system.
And somehow they detected us.
And they detected
we have
it.
all these sound things going on.
And let's say they did detect us. I would be, once again, I'm not going to do the math. I'm just trying to think logically. Even if you were traveling at the speed of light, which is not possible, maybe.
Well, it's not possible for us, but maybe it's
possible
for them. For aliens.
But even if you were traveling at the speed of light, it's not going to be, how long is that? That's 6, 7 years, 8 years? You're telling me that they shot that probe out, they waited for that probe to get there, then that probe relayed information at the speed of light back to them, and then they were able to shoot off a spaceship to get back to us all within 80 years?
No. So this is Lindsay, my wife, said that she heard on one report that they think that this thing's been traveling for 1 billion years.
1 billion.
And how do you know that?
Well,
you don't know that.
Unless they're on a different time frame.
Could our time and their time not be equal?
No, it has to be equal. No, in reference to what is a minute, what is an hour, it's different. But in reference to the way things just progress, the way things just, there's a start, there's a there's a future, there's a past, and there's a present. They're still on that, but their hour may be different because they revolve around the sun differently. Is that what you guys are asking?
Yeah, but I don't know.
You can't break the laws of physics to allow a spaceship to get to us.
But so then, if it's been traveling for 1 billion years, no one's alive on it.
No, that's probably, or if to that point they're so technologically advanced that that's their city, that's their whole world. They're just living on this thing and they're self-sufficient on it.
We're also talking about a scope of space and time that's so outrageously massive because I can't
process it.
No. Yeah, someone sent me something that said if you get in a car You drive 70 miles per hour, and you drive to the nearest star besides the sun. It takes like 4 million years.
Yeah.
Well,
It's crazy.
How long does it?
It's so
So
expansive
vast, yeah.
space is just beyond
Light
a human
travels to
consumption.
us in like 7 minutes
From the sun.
from the
the
sun.
sun.
But they did say it was something crazy on how many years it would take to get to the next sun.
Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to say is, let's say that these aliens are closest to the sun. They shot a probe out, got information that we were here. That information got back to them, and they sent out another ship to then come to us.
So, well, I mean,
That wouldn't have happened because light, like even just in
but what
general,
happens if it was
information
if you're
takes
saying
so
it's
long to
6
get back to them?
years,
8 years.
8 years. Why is that what they said?
It was 2017, 2025.
Oh, I see those numbers. So, but maybe they did. Maybe they waited for it to come back, got the information, and then sent the ship. Because I liken us going into space and what we've done to space in the time frame of like the Europeans coming over to America when Christopher Columbus sailed ocean blue. So when he left, like a lot of time went by for him to come here and find us and go back, and then a lot of time took place for the next group to come.
Crusade
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to us
That took forever.
today, we have better technology where we just fly to England in 6 hours. Where back then it took months and months, a year, to come
I get
here
it.
and go back.
I mean, it's
So for them, maybe they have a faster process, or
you also have weird stuff happening where my mind thinks you got an anthill right over here, right? And these ants are doing their thing and they're bee hopping around. They're communicating. They're doing anything. I come over here. I notice there's an anthill. I got a rake and I poke at it. And then I go to the garage and I'm going to get some ant spray. Well, how long to them did I go from poking the anthill to going to my garage and coming back?
I get it.
Did it seem like that was
because an ant lives how long?
absorbing a long period of time, and that didn't make sense to them? It may just this might not make sense to us.
Oh yeah, 100%. But I just don't. I
But it would be kind of cool.
no, it wouldn't.
They come and they land.
It would ruin everything Trump's doing.
They're coming for
And
our
we
Bitcoin.
sent Trump, and they'll go away. As soon
We
as
sent Trump.
we send Trump to them, and then they'd be like, "We're gone.
No, they'd be like, "Oh, this is the greatest thing in the world."
It's gonna be big,
Just
It's
don't
gonna
take
be beautiful.
Just don't take my
This
Bitcoin.
big, beautiful aliens."
The big beautiful aliens.
Um,
But a couple quotes that I got off of the scientist that I wanted to bring up. He says it is too big to be real.
Well,
That's what he said.
I did
He
think
said-
like a 12-mile long
He
ship.
said it's too big to be real, and then he also said it was too well of a selected time to arrive. And in my eyes, if you're saying it's too big to be real, like you're not going off of science, you're going off of, man, this thing is so big. It's space. So if we're talking about the advanced distances between solar systems, why couldn't a rock that big a comet that big
Wait a
be coming
second.
at us?
You're a really big Star Wars fan,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
How big were some of those motherships for Star Wars?
I get it.
They were
I get
big,
it, yeah.
right?
But I'm saying for him, he's saying it's
It's not possible.
it's not possible because nothing out not nature like us, but in the natural solar system, it's too big for it to come from the solar system. What do you mean? Like,
Well, but the other thing is if it came from one solar system to our solar system, maybe it's that path makes it look odd.
yeah,
There has to be some
like a
kind
red
of,
light shift. You know how if you're driving
Yeah.
away, a star's going away, it looks more red, and you can tell all.
Yeah. So maybe it looks like
huge.
or it looks huge, or it looks like it's going on an odd path. What is the odd path?
It's saying the odd path is it's one, it's closest to the Earth, which is its target destination. It is behind the sun, so that way humans can't look at it properly, and it's passing by. I think it was Saturn, Jupiter, and Neptune in a
Has
very
the White House got on this?
probably. Well, the White House has technically gotten onto it in some degree. If you
Oh.
want to move on to the next point, or if we,
Sure.
if
Space is just a phenomenal thing to me.
and we are once
How
again
is
going
it
to
that big?
tease that some people in this area don't think we've been to the moon, and we've got a special guest. We're just teasing it again because that's going to be a great episode. It's coming soon.
Did we do it?
Did we go to the moon? And then I was also, and this is the next story that I'm going to talk about, is also going to tie into that. The next story is that United States came out yesterday and said that they are going to be putting a nuclear power plant on the moon.
I don't understand. How are we going to get energy all the way from the moon? I know you want to be safe, but that's a little bit far away.
We're done. Stop the podcast. No, Paul. They want to be able to provide energy for those on the moon.
Who's on the moon?
No one's on the moon right now. But they're eventually.
You understand?
They eventually.
They left someone there when Neil was
No.
there. And they got to go back and get him.
Armstrong's kid.
No, they want to set up. Basically, this is the long story behind it. Back in 2020, I believe it was, China and Russia were getting together saying that they're going to make a pact, that they are going to work together to get to the moon and to put energy on there and to start the next space race, the next race to the moon to be able to
colonize
or possibly the first time to go to the moon.
or possibly the first time.
Right, Joe?
Yeah.
But not only to colonize, basically the moon has some ice, the moon has some potential for life, but it would be not only military presence, but it would also be ability to go to Mars. So that was their thought process. The United States then did come up with something saying that, they were gonna do something as well, but Russia got into the Russia-Ukraine war. So that kind of like got stopped. But I think 2 weeks ago or 2 months ago, maybe China and Russia came back, even though the war is still going on, I believe. I don't hear anything anymore about it. That they are rejoining again to continue on that path. So in the White House, I don't know what his name is, but Sean Ducey, I think his name is that. He came out and said that by 2030, they want to be launching equipment to the moon to be able to put a nuclear power plant on the moon.
Interesting.
Why? I mean, I get why. I get if you have something on the moon and you can shoot a railgun or you can do something crazy to anything on Earth, you've got superiority.
But that's not what's going to happen.
Why not?
A ray gun?
A rail gun.
What is that?
A rail gun is where, using magnets, you take a piece of like a tungsten bar and you put a lot of energy into it by using magnets, and you sling it. And as long as you get it to a high enough speed, it can be as powerful as a nuclear weapon. It can be more powerful.
Really?
So, yeah. Have you not seen those videos?
No.
They have this massive machine, and it shoots the tungsten dart out, and it's able to puncture through like 30 pieces of thick steel plating and explosions and stuff like that.
By magnetic forces.
Yeah. Now that what they have been trying to do is with satellites, putting them in the air, in the atmosphere, and then through a satellite you could pump it down, catch the Earth's gravity, and boom, and hit something and cause a lot of damage.
So when you shoot something from a satellite, does it have a backtrack?
But I think I don't know for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when you shoot a
Yes,
gun. And
but
you
I
have
think
to
with the
kick back.
rail gun, it's all magnetic. So it's maybe not as concussive as like a regular firearm where you're having, I would assume, yes, you're right.
Well, no, that
Newton's law, every action is equal opposite reaction.
But there's not pressure up in space.
Yeah. So I would
I
assume
mean, in
so.
that sense, that makes sense. If you want to put something really big and you can then control space from there.
I mean, you can just control the Earth. You say, don't do anything, because as long as they get it would cost more to get it up there and get it running than it would be to shoot it or to actually use the firearm, because it's not all these different chemicals. It's just magnets and a tungsten rod. You know what I mean? And tungsten is expensive.
And then shooting it all the way, though, from the moon.
Yeah. Yeah. But once again, as long as you can clear Moon's atmosphere and you're able to
There is no atmosphere.
I mean, it's light. It's a light atmosphere. It's light gravity. That's what I'm trying to say. It's
Light
like a
gravity.
light gravity. As long as you're able to punch through that, and you are able to somehow aim it and know where it's going to go. I mean, you can do whatever you wanted. You can hit anywhere on the Earth.
Wow. Well, that's why they're doing it. That has to be.
But their main reason why they're saying it out to the public is that they want to be able to go, which they did say the best way to get to Mars is to slingshot yourself off the moon. So you're spending how much money to do all this? We could be doing so much better things on the actual planet. We're not going to if you're saying you're not going to be able to launch stuff to start this project until 2030, you're probably not going to have things done they were saying that's like the fast track best case scenario plan. That's not going to happen. There's no way by 2030 they're going to be ready to do
If you
that
get
stuff.
Elon on it, it's probably possible.
But the NASA is contracting other companies other than like Tesla to help them work this up and stuff like that. But to me, it just seems so utterly pointless.
Or wasteful, you're saying.
Wasteful. That's a better word. So wasteful. Like, we have so many other things that we could be spending these billions and billions, I would assume billions of dollars on. And once you get up there, it was 100 kilowatt nuclear power plant. And they're saying that, a normal, 3-family home uses 100 kilowatts of energy in like 3 days if you have normal use of energy. So you're not, when I think of a nuclear power plant, I'm thinking like you're running a whole city.
Oh, yeah.
You're running a whole infrastructure.
Small?
It's 100 kilowatt, which I supposedly is big. I don't know for sure, but I would assume it's big. And they're saying that it can only power it can power 20 homes at one time. If you're at the moon, you need a lot of power. You need a lot of power.
But what are you going to, I don't know what you need the power for, though.
Well, I would assume just assume to keep yourself alive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then there was a huge debate on why don't we do solar power. Well, the moon has 2 weeks of daytime, 2 weeks of nighttime. So in the nighttime, it's going to get to extremely cold temperatures. Batteries don't. So nuclear, and supposedly it's extremely safe on the moon because of the moon's condition. So it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense to me at the same exact time.
Because of the cost.
Yeah.
And why waste the money?
What do we need to do? What are we doing on Mars? What do we need to be on Mars for?
Unless they think that aliens are coming.
But then what is that going to do? If an alien came from another solar system,
then we shoot one of those darts at them.
Shoot a dart at them. If an alien came from another solar system, it's not going to make a difference if we're on Mars or Earth. At all.
It's a decoy.
It's a decoy.
The aliens have come from other solar systems, and they landed on the wrong parts of this Earth, and they left.
Yeah.
They were in the middle of the desert where it was 122 degrees, and it was all stone and rocks. And they said, nothing good here. One of them landed in the ocean, like, unless you want some big sharks and some megalodons, we're out of here too.
This could be a legit thing that this alien spacecraft is coming. Because I am convinced, and I think I said it in one of our other podcasts, that Elon Musk is an AI robot sent to Earth from another planet.
And they're looking for him.
Or they're looking for him? Like E.T. It's E.T. phone home.
Where's Elon?
Or he came here and then he
like,
sent message back and said, come.
He's 58 years old. He doesn't age at all, and he just keeps getting richer. I mean, come on.
But but even to that point, if you got this, if you're talking aliens to us or like us to ants,
yes,
we don't give a crap about ants. I mean, we did for a little bit. We studied them and stuff like that. But if you're so technologically advanced, you don't need anything we have.
But what if they need a new planet? What if they need...
There are so many other planets. Why are you coming to ours?
But how many planets are like the Earth?
I would assume some. And if you're traveling this far, just take the other exit.
Well, I think that this is the closest exit.
Or what it is, big giant conspiracy.
It's Elon.
This is what it really is.
Elon called him.
This is what it really is. The moon nuclear power plant is the government actually knows that aliens are coming to Earth.
Yeah.
So they made a deal. Trump struck a deal with these aliens. I will put a power plant on the moon for you when you get here to strike a peace deal with them. Okay. That's what it is.
That's what it is. I think it's Elon sent out the call back when he was buddies with Trump, and he's like, I'm in charge of the whole world. And they're on their way.
Like I said, they're looking for him.
What do you think? So you think what's more plausible, mine or Paul's, in reference to Trump's making a deal, which he does all the time?
I would have believed everything about this whole scenario if they didn't tell me that they're hostile.
Mm-hmm. Why is
that right there is really bothering you?
But you sent me a video about this.
Why would they know that they're hostile? Let them land here. Let them like come off the ship.
But you did watch the movie Independence Day
and get mad.
They were mad at us.
For what reason?
They tried taking over the world. There was a whole war.
Can't they come down with their technologies that they have and say, hey, we're going to just work with you?
Well, it worked out really well for the Indians.
Oh,
right?
I mean, I
we
guess.
Came here.
We said, we'll give you some land.
We were hostile.
Then they're no more.
Yeah. So maybe they are hostile.
But even if it is 12 miles big, but I mean, it's 12 miles. So
What happens? What would these aliens look like? You think
got a
they
lot
look
of
like us?
we got a lot of space.
No, I don't think they look like us. Okay, so a greater question is, do you, like, forget this story, do you believe the aliens exist?
I believe that there is life outside of our planet. At least life. Now, intelligent life, maybe not in our solar system, but I think there's got to be somewhere out in space
So we've
some kind of intelligent life.
We've recently went from never seeing aircraft or something fly like we see drones fly, right? So the old sightings of UFOs, unidentified, flying object. What would it do? It would do exactly what a drone does now. It would come in, it would hover, it would stay still, it would float, it would leave, and it would go right back in. And we couldn't comprehend that because we only could understand thrust and motion in one direction. You couldn't comprehend that before because we have never seen it. So I feel like the old UFOs that we thought we'd seen at one time was just basically the technology we were unaware of. Because now I look at what does a drone do? It comes in.
But technology from who? From our own government?
Well, the technology, just like we were not aware of how to do that.
So it wasn't alien, but it was just a different technology that we didn't know.
Different technology. Now you see, we wouldn't be so freaked out if I was sitting out here in the middle of the night and something came flying over top of this lake and it sat here and it kind of hovered and it went this way, this way, this way, and then it just took off in that direction. I would just think somebody was flying a drone.
I get what you're saying. 100%.
So whether it was an alien or whether it was the government back in the day with the technology that
the military.
The military, yeah.
I'm sorry, the military.
Yeah.
Not we as civilians were not aware that something like that could even exist. Were we really thinking it was an unidentified object like an alien craft, or was it our military? Because it was just technology like this right here. If some guy come walking in here in 1972 and sat in this backyard with this thing in his hand, and
he thought it came from aliens.
He could type in your name and he could pull up your picture. He could say you live here, you do this, and it was all in his hand, and then he just put it in his pocket and he walked away.
We would be like, he's an alien.
You're an alien.
Yes, you'd be blown away.
But I still think that if space is as vast and as big as, and maybe it's not, maybe it's just the Earth and the sun.
Yeah.
But if it's as big as it is and it doesn't end and it just keeps going and going and going and there's all these different...
But it does have an end. They found the end and the end is expanding.
But we're constantly expanding. But from here to that expanding spot...
is just ridiculous.
Is ridiculous. So all these solar systems and galaxies and everything like that, there has to be an Earth maybe in the same... the same as the Earth, but in a different time frame. What do you think? You can talk about the God factor of it.
Okay.
If that hangs you up.
Well, that really would be it. Is just that. Well, first off, let's not go that route. Let's go just logically. I have not seen evidence that aliens exist, nor have I seen evidence that aliens don't exist because it's not there.
Okay, but forget about aliens existing that come by us.
No, I'm saying in general.
But what happens if there's intelligent life out there that is as a little bit less or as advanced as us? I'm not saying that they are technology. I'm just saying if there's life out there, intelligent life, I think sure. But maybe not intelligent enough to send us a probe.
Yeah, I get it. At the same exact time, I would think of it I would just think of it in reference to the Bible because that's what I think everything in my life. And in reference to that, God in the Bible never mentions it. I don't think it's anything for me to worry about. It's not something for me to think about. But if aliens from this thing came on Earth, it would not change my faith whatsoever.
But it does. Exactly. But I don't think it has to, because in the Bible, in the beginning, He made light and dark, and then He put the sun and the stars in the sky. So just by that simple reference, right?
Yeah.
Stars, those stars.
Yeah, God is
each
infinite.
star has planets going around it. So
who am I to question?
The Bible focuses on us, but there could be.
Who am I to question? What
maybe
if he did
he created something else like us?
If he did something else, yeah, 100. Yeah, But my whole thing is I wouldn't be able to give you a yes or a no because to me,
Comment. Let us know. What do you
Yeah.
think?
really,
Intelligent life, aliens, are they coming to get us? Are they nice? Are they hostile?
definitely not. But that's my
Do
whole
they
thing.
want
is-
our oil?
I think I used to, when I was a lot younger, worry about these type of questions. You would know that I used to worry about these type of questions way too much. Now it's just like,
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
But
doesn't-
if for some reason it got closer and we were able to observe it,
Mhm.
and they did say that, hey, we are like
Every scientist is saying, look, this is weird.
what do you do? How do you prepare?
You don't. We're prepared as much as we are right now. You just get your nice, pretty suit on, smile, and hope they're not hostile.
Who would greet them?
I don't know. There is a book series that I'm reading called Expeditionary Force.
Maybe Sydney Sweeney should.
Oh,
What do you think?
with some Baskin Robbins in her hand. We'll get to that. But in this book series that I'm reading, aliens did come to the Earth and stuff like that. It's a great book, Expeditionary Force. They find this super intelligent AI. It's all this crazy stuff, but they had to very quickly like rush to form some sort of a multicultural, like worldwide military, worldwide United Nations, and appointed people to be in charge and to talk and to do all these things. So I think that the world would really quickly forget every squabble that they had.
November will be here soon.
I would hope that we forget every squabble that we had. You know what I mean?
Right.
I bet you some places wouldn't, but
Right.
I think we would have to do something as a world and figure it out and make contact. Sydney Sweeney's not a bad answer.
Yeah.
I like that.
Seems to be working for
She could
everything
wear her
else.
jeans and she could have an ice cream cone.
But to that point,
Yeah.
Sydney Sweeney, we talked about it. Was that last episode? It was
Yeah.
last episode. And
So now she's got.
and for I think every single hour you were mentioning that you really hope American Eagle and Sydney Sweeney don't apologize
Yes.
because it would have ruined everything.
And I don't think
They didn't.
they came out with the statement just saying that we stand by the ad
Yeah.
and that we think that everybody, including Sydney Sweeney, has great genes
Yep.
or look great in our genes.
Yeah, anybody can look great in our jeans, which
That's
is a
something like
great
that.
response.
Yes.
Don't apologize because that was the greatest ad campaign ever.
Well, I mean, I don't know about that, but it was definitely a good ad campaign. And now
Whether they thought it was going to be or not.
now she's got
I think the Budweiser Bullfrog ad
Oh,
was really
yeah.
good.
I don't know if I know that one.
that came out in the Super Bowl.
Bud,
Wise,
Bud.
wise. And then-
Err.
so that there's 3 frogs sitting on a lily pad, and they're right out
Right outside a bar.
But they're outside of a bar. You kind of hear some people talking at a bar, and they come down, and this one says Bud, and then next one Wiser, and then Bud, Wise, Bud, Wise, and then the third one says
Mhm.
Bud, Wise.
you look up at the
and then
bar
they
from their
pan
view.
up, and it's the Budweiser sign on
And
the
it's
bar.
like flickering on and, a neon sign. Oh, it's
Yeah.
funny.
It's good.
But,
But-
they didn't apologize, which you were happy about, right?
Mhm.
Sydney Sweeney didn't apologize.
No.
But now I think it was kind of a media meltdown, but now I think they're just getting obsessive.
But I from what I understand, the Baskin Robbins
Mhm.
ice cream ad, this was already in the works
No way.
because they have an ice cream.
Oh man, they scored so big.
they had
Baskin
an ice,
Robbins.
they had an ice cream is named after her.
Mm-hmm.
The Sydney Sweeney strawberry something. But I found a funny.
That's so great.
I found a funny TikTok. This guy's with his wife walking into the Baskin Robbins, and her poster is there with advertising her ice cream, and the wife is like, "You are getting your normal. Do not even think about getting that."
I would
but-
think.
but
I,
she-
I,
so
I
he-
would think
but-
about it.
Yeah. But let me ask you this: did you see her shooting the gun?
No. Shooting
Yeah.
a gun.
She's at a shooting range, takes a handgun,
It's just like
and in 30 seconds, bam, 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 and
it's
it's just
hitting all these
tinging
targets, just tinging all these targets.
perfectly.
Really? So she's good at it.
If Bud Light wants to come back,
She's a sharpshooter.
they hire her, put her on a Clydesdale, and have her riding on the Clydesdale, and then pulls a gun out and she starts hitting targets.
Man,
Bud Light would be back.
Bud Light will be back. The total reversal. But Baskin Robbins, imagine that. You know she's doing an ad with American Eagle. You're making this ad with her, which is not is nothing like the potential genes and good genes and all this stuff could have been. My genes are blue.
Right.
And then all this stuff happens with with American Eagle. Your commercial went from
I mean, I can't see them doing all of that in 10 days.
No, I
coming up with the new ice cream. I from what I understand, it was.
But that means that their ad
Very
campaign. We're projecting. We're going to project to make off this ad this amount of money. That went through the roof after this American Eagle stuff, and they probably paid her the same amount. They didn't have to do anything more because right now she's so hot. Everybody's talking about her. Everybody's looking her up. Any ad that you put out with her, it's probably got a little bit more egg in the game.
Right.
So they scored huge. Just the timing that they were going to be putting that out is just perfect, and I think it's great. And the ad wasn't anything crazy. She was taking pictures of some ice cream and
no,
you know what I mean?
The ad was fine. It's just perfect timing for them. And this ad wouldn't have caused any. I don't think it would have caused any problem.
And imagine if they were saying, "My ice cream's got good genes," or "My ice cream's white with strawberries."
Okay, so
something like that.
I don't know. I'm trying to look for what the flavor is. Oh, Sydney's signature scoop, and it
makes me want to go to Baskin Robbins.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And it's some kind of new rainbow sherbet with a chocolate dip waffle cone.
So it's not even ice cream.
Rainbow sprinkles and a gummy bear minis on it. So that's her new flavor.
More power to her.
Yeah. She's doing it. She's getting it.
We're here in August and September, where it's gonna be our hottest months coming up. So
we should go get some.
Well,
that's what we should have done. We should have had some here, so we could have ate that.
Oh, quick! It's already melted because we'll get
them to sponsor us next time.
Yeah, I know, right? But I think the whole thing is just hilarious. I think it's ironic, and the way the reason why I said that they're getting a little crazy about it is because somehow her voter registration leaked.
Oh yeah.
And the media was all over that. Joe, I don't know if you know already, but what do you think? Who do you think Sydney Sweetie voted for last election? Just knowing her, she's an actor, she's in Hollywood, she did that ad. That's all. Like just going off that, who do you think she voted for?
Well,
and she shoots those guns.
The shooting the guns things leans me towards one side pretty.
She voted Republican.
Yeah.
Well,
everybody's losing their mind.
She's a registered Republican.
Yeah, everybody's losing their mind.
I thought it was funny, though, when they asked Trump about it. Did you see that?
I did. And that is great. Did you see how Trump did?
He's just like, oh, you're telling me she's a registered Republican? I like her ad even more.
The funny thing is,
so she's on our side?
Yeah. He was like, the ad was good. You know, it was fine. It was this and that. And then the reporter said something about the voter registration. He's like, oh, wait, you're telling me she's on our side? I love it even more. That is so great.
Biden would still love it because he likes ice cream.
Oh, that's right.
He's like, I don't care who she voted for as long as I get some ice cream.
Yes.
Speaking of Trump,
yes.
I heard, I didn't see it, but I heard the clip. I don't know if you saw.
I don't see anything.
I don't know why I ask you, Joe.
I don't know what you guys do all day long.
I know, right? Nothing. We just sit here and giggle and talk about what we're going to talk about. Trump did a press conference he was on the roof of the White House.
On the actual White House?
Yes, he was on the roof.
They're like, what are you doing up there?
And they're screaming up to him.
Isn't he like 80 years old?
79. I looked it up. He's up on the roof. He's walking around. And he's like, and
they're
like,
looking out at the expanse. What are you doing?
And then he said something like, "I'm looking at what I can spend all my money on. What can we do?
What can I do with my money to improve America?
To improve
the White House
grounds, and because he wants to put a ballroom up.
He's been doing a ton of stuff. Not only that, the Rose Garden supposedly was in really bad shape. If you were walking through it and it had rained within the last week, it was muddy, it was nasty. He went and he refurbished the whole entire thing. He's taken the office of the First Lady and he's making it into this massive ballroom.
Well, I will tell you this.
He put two big massive flag poles in the north and the south lawn of the...
He needs to do something about just the grounds by like the Washington Monument and the Lincoln Memorial, and what is that pool?
I don't know what it is, but I know what you're talking about.
Reflective pool, I think. It's not that reflective. It's dirty. It's nasty.
Not that reflective. Just like when I
That was
went
the
on
last thing I
on
thought you were
the-
gonna say.
No, but have you been to Washington D.C.? I was there
A
last
long
summer.
time ago. I mean,
Well,
when I
It
was
sounds like when I was on the Rapid,
Yeah.
and I'm like, this is not that Rapid.
That's right.
It stops
Yeah.
every
We have
every
a-
4
we have a
blocks.
We have a train RTA over here that is called the Rapid in Cleveland. And the first time he rode it
I'm
was
like-
with me, and he goes, "There is nothing rapid
about
this."
This
That
is
is
not
so
that
funny.
Rapid.
But no, it's got allergy.
really.
No, it cannot.
It is. It's nasty, and it all blows. It kind of smells, and then the grass in that area.
They come out here and they treat this
Joe,
lake
Joe. Yes, exactly.
regularly.
But it's only like 2 foot tall, so it's hard. But do something about it. But the grass around there, weeds.
You're so upset. It's not
I am
even
because
funny.
I
It
think
cannot
of-
be.
Joe, I swear.
You
Outside of-
went there and you were so ready. You heard reflective.
No, not just that. Not just that. But I'm talking that brown spots, dirt.
What?
Yes. All when you walk, and I was saying stuff to Isabella. I'm like, if you came from another country, I would think the capital and at least the government grounds in the capital should be spot on.
All of Washington D.C. All of Washington.
No, you're not
DC.
going to get the whole city.
But I'm
because
saying,
there's
but like
bad areas.
But
in
I get it.
Washington,
There's
DC.
bad areas everywhere.
My
But
hotel
Washington-
happened to be right next to this park that at least 100 homeless people, yes, were living by.
But I'm saying
Tents,
in general,
all of it.
in general, Washington D.C. should be like the
Yes,
shining example
Yes.
for anybody that comes to America.
your grass is perfection.
Compared to that,
Yes, I was really
It's so
disappointed.
funny.
Well, you're lucky. I was about ready to let the
And then behind,
landscapers go.
yeah, and behind like the White House, they were like, the grass was tall. It was not taken care
You
of.
sure you were at the right place?
So okay, I'm done. But yes, Trump is up on a roof, 79 years old.
Telling people what he wants to do.
Yeah, and the funny thing is he mentioned it twice. My money,
My money.
not the
Well, he
taxpayers'
got
money.
in trouble because he was gonna spend 200 million on a ballroom,
Mm-hmm.
But that's not.
but 200 million, and then people were like, wait, why are we spending that much money on that? And then he's like, wait, it's my money, and I'm gonna get I'm paying it, and donors. I'm gonna get donors.
Private
to pay for it.
investors or donors.
So we'll see.
But not even that. $200 million, if you think about it in the grand scheme of the overall budget of America, it's nothing. You know what I mean?
Just 2 minutes ago, though, you were bothered by a nuclear plant
I
on the moon.
Last week, we were bothered by people driving.
I know. How's
still
that
am.
going? How's that going?
took the sticker off.
Oh, okay. So you're not harking
No.
on you.
I'm actually kind of upset because I felt a little bit loved
For a while.
for a little
Even
bit.
though it was hate, or you
I felt like
it was
I felt
hate.
like I was getting some sort of attention. You know what I mean? But no, I'm gonna have to go buy another sticker. But
But I would like people to comment if you have been to Washington D.C. and you're just a little bit disappointed with the grounds around the reflective, not so reflective pool. Is that what it's called? It is
I don't know. I think it's called a reflect.
Are
It
you
sounds
saying, Are
right.
you saying it doesn't look like it did and when Forrest Gump visited there?
No, that spot where he runs out in the water or they go
Yeah.
in the water, it was all full of nastiness
It cannot be.
and
So.
smelled.
I might just get in my car and take a ride.
I will find pictures from it. that I
It's
took
not
pictures of.
true.
I'll find pictures. You post it in this.
Wait,
segment of
you
this.
that you personally took when you were there.
Yes.
How did I not know about this when you visited there? You should have come home and told
You
me.
should have said
Oh,
something
I
to the
was-
Trump when you were there.
Trump wasn't there.
Oh,
I went there
that's
when
why I
Biden was
didn't.
there.
Well, it probably looks better now.
It probably does.
But I don't know if you've heard, but there's a lot of crime kind of breaking out in Washington D.C. in general, and Trump has said that he's going to like take over. He's gonna like
Clean it up.
clean it up. He's gonna really because supposedly when Biden was in office, his granddaughter got carjacked. It was a Secret Service vehicle. She got carjacked in one of the nicer neighborhoods in Washington D.C. So maybe to another point, you should have very, very nice looking areas. You should have very, very nice scenic parks. You should not be going to Washington, D.C., the capital, and getting carjacked. The president's granddaughter should not be getting carjacked. And I guess crime is just really ramping up, and Trump's just not going to have it. He's going to make it look nicer. He's going to make it smell nicer, and he's going to
No,
work
like
to
some
make
of the,
it.
I mean, I'm not saying that some of the areas were not nice, but the like
What you were expecting to be
the
10 out of 10.
fountains by like the World War II and World War One memorials and stuff, but I trying to see if I can find a picture of the.
That is so funny. Why didn't you tell me about this?
I don't know. I guess I didn't take a picture of this non-reflective pool.
Reflective pool.
I'm disappointed in myself. Oh well, but
Maybe I'll find one online and see if I can post it. Maybe someone took a picture there recently that shows its unreflectiveness.
yeah, and that area just didn't look good.
Well,
But there was another story that I found interesting. This Christina Formella.
okay. I don't know who she is.
She is a school teacher, and I don't know what city, so I apologize for that. But she got arrested a couple months ago for allegedly having sex at the time with a 15-year-old boy.
Oh,
What?
That she was tutoring. She was about 30. He was 15. Once again, a very attractive
That's not
teacher. Like, I don't understand this, but so they arrested her, and it was understood that they had sex one time in their classroom in the morning before school started when she was tutoring. She just a couple of days ago go to court to get arraigned and hear the charges and everything. They are now charging her with over 50 counts of child abuse. What is it? Molesting, child molestation, and all that. It has come out that they had sex probably 45 times.
Just with one kid?
Yes,
So this is all with one kid.
one kid. Oh, and they pulled all these texts. I guess try to delete it off your phone. It's still there.
Oh, 100% still there.
So texts that she started grooming him when he was 14, and then by the time he was 15, they had sex, and all kinds of crazy texts. Sending when they couldn't get together, she would send them naked pictures. One text was an actual video of herself pleasuring herself,
That's disgusting.
looking at a picture of him while she's saying his name. But at the whole time, what makes it even more bizarre, she's engaged to some man.
What?
And told the kid at one point, don't worry, I'm not with him anymore, but then I am with him. Actually is texting him while she's in Italy at her wedding.
With him?
Texting the boy while she's at her wedding in Italy, saying, don't worry, I'm marrying him because he's rich. I'm going to take millions from him, and then we could be together. And so all this, and over like a course of 2 years or something, because now the boy's 18, and so the judge is like, she's horrible, this is disgusting, shocking, and everything like that.
Lock her up.
And that she obviously is extremely, conniving and can get her way. And
She's
do
a
what she
predator.
wants to do.
She's a straight up predator.
Yes. But then when the prosecution asked for her to be locked up in jail until the actual court, the judge is like, although I do think she could possibly still be a threat to him, I don't believe that she's a threat to, because they said there's thousands of teenage boys that live around her. And he's like, I don't think she's a threat to them because she was fixated on this particular boy, and let her back out. And said,
they let her out?
And they're just putting a GPS on her she has to wear, and they're going to monitor her electronic devices. But couldn't she use a different electronic device? If that was a man, there's no way he gets out.
So you're talking a 30-year-old man with a 15-year-old girl.
And sending her all this stuff.
For years? That dude would be...
He wouldn't be allowed out. That's what I'm trying to say, right? Don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
It's just interesting. But I just want to understand what goes through someone's mind to think that they're going to get away with doing something like that with a 15-year-old.
What was going through her head? In school, you're in school. You could have got caught. Someone could
And
have
they
walked
said in some of those texts, they said that they texted each other about, oh my gosh, someone almost walked in the classroom. We almost got caught today.
Not that it makes it any better, but was the boy in on it?
Oh, I think he was. because she groomed him for a little while, they said that, yeah, he was fine with it. But now that he's
But
18,
it's still not good.
but now that he's 18, he's reflecting back that now he made a comment, I had to grow up really fast and I didn't realize the damages that this could cause.
Jeez.
That's just horrible.
Oh, well, what could, if she's getting out before her actual court date, what is her sentence going to be? Not as harsh as it should be? Like, what is she
Well,
actually?
I guess that's just time will tell. But I mean, if you're having sex with an underage child 45 times, it should be pretty severe.
That is just crazy.
And her now husband is seen holding her hand while walking into court. And he's standing by her. So I don't know. They even one reporter said, "You just heard in court that she texted him, 'I'm only marrying him for the money,' and you're still standing with her." And they just keep walking. It's crazy. But then, of course, I saw a little TikTok with it, and someone was talking about it, and then in the comments, a lot of guys are like, "Why would he tell?"
Why would he tell?
Because guys being guys.
Yeah. Well, that is just lock her up. You got to get that kid some psychiatric help for years. You can't let that go. That's gonna be with him forever. It's gonna attack
terrible.
him. It's
Just terrible.
But the fact that did she have to pay to get out, or was it just like?
I don't think so. I think
Oh my gosh!
Do we hear way more often of female teachers going after young boys in high school than we ever hear about men doing this?
I think it might be just the fact that it's
surprising
it's
to
so
us.
odd and surprising.
So they talk about that maybe more.
'Cause I don't know if I could really remember a male teacher, in this situation, as I probably have heard a dozen female teachers in this
Well, there was
situation.
one a while back where it was another very beautiful, good-looking woman, and the judge actually said she's too pretty to go to jail.
What?
Yeah.
They should put these judges in jail. What are you doing?
This was a female judge in this particular case. You think I never smoked a cigar before?
This is the 6th episode. This is your 6th cigar.
6th ever. I don't know.
That is crazy.
I don't know. But go ahead.
You know, I was going to say, speaking of TikTok, because you brought it up, we have a TikTok. If you didn't know, I am extremely upset about TikTok. On the first episode, I don't know if anybody remembers, I did not have a TikTok. I barely had any. I have no social media. I have nothing. I downloaded TikTok Studio to upload our stuff on TikTok because I enjoy making our content. I enjoy posting it.
Yeah,
I
you do a good
enjoy
job.
having. Well, thank you. I enjoy having other people watch the
I love
content,
the
hopefully
shorts.
making them laugh or getting them to think. Every single episode, every single short that we've posted on TikTok, except for 2, have been flagged
For what?
for tobacco use. And I learned that TikTok is one of the harshest when it comes to tobaccos, drug, and alcohol, which is fine.
it flagged because we're smoking in
Yes.
it, or it's because our little intro guy?
No, I think it's because we're smoking it actively.
Oh, okay.
And I can even look. And on any of our shorts, our intro's not in there.
No, that's true. That's true.
So I'll maybe go back and I'll change it and see if that makes any
Well,
kind
doesn't
of a
our
difference.
interest go?
Oh, it does really quick at the end. I'll change it on TikTok and see if it makes a difference. But our last one, which might be one of my favorite ones, the honk if you're horny,
Yeah.
was great.
You just tried to upload it.
I just tried to upload it. They said not only are we getting flagged and restricted for our tobacco use, but we're getting restricted for hate speech.
What?
Do we hit anybody?
I don't hate anybody.
Are we hating people?
Who do we hate?
I don't hate anybody. Who did we hate last episode?
Maybe because you were hating on people honking. You were hating on the honkers.
But they hate me.
But they were horny.
Oh, wait. That makes a difference. They were horny. We
That's
can't
right.
be mad at them.
Or is
Can't be
horny
mad.
a hate speech?
Maybe horny is a hate speech. But I
Maybe.
didn't even write the word horny. I put H star.
No. In the script, it says horny.
Where in the script?
In the middle.
Does it really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, it does say horny. Maybe that was what maybe
But
that
is
was what the
horny a
problem.
bad word?
Horny's not a bad word. It's a descriptive word.
But to your point, who do we hate?
Who do we hate? I don't hate anybody.
I'm just here to smoke cigars, man, and talk.
But
That's funny.
it's just annoying. I want to post my stuff. I get it.
Post
the
it on
fact-
Instagram.
I've
I've seen women breastfeeding with their...
what?
Yes.
You're gonna post that online?
Instagram
That is like such an intimate thing.
Instagram has basically naked people on there.
My
I'm glad I don't
Instagram
have
looks like
Instagram.
this: golf, dogs, pit bulls, golf.
That's it.
Oh, no women?
No.
So what are you looking at?
I'm not looking at
there's
anything.
women golfing.
Don't get me in trouble with my wife.
I don't know. It's just frustrating.
Yeah, the women golfing.
Still golf.
Good looking women golfing.
What's that one girl, Paige, whatever?
Yeah,
I
you
have
know.
no idea.
That's funny.
But it's just
frustrating.
frustrating. Come on. Like
I'm telling you, get Instagram.
Imagine if we really did hate people.
I don't know. I see so many crazy things on TikTok.
I mean, this. What did we talk about last episode? They were literally saying they were swearing. We don't swear. They're swearing. They're saying this is
F-words, they're
Nazi.
dropping all
Yes,
kinds-
this
People
is
get
terrible.
beat up in a lot of those TikToks.
What is going? Why are we getting in trouble?
But you know what you should do, TikTok, is put that thing over it that says this is sensitive material. Do you still want to see it?
And I bet we'll get a lot of views.
Because every time I see one of those, I click on it. Well, hopefully.
But follow us on TikTok because that right now is the only reason why we're getting any views on TikTok.
Oh,
Our YouTube's
my.
going good. Subscribe.
Yes. But I also want to do one more little story.
Yeah, of course.
The Portland Pickles.
Who?
There's a league up over in the Oregon, even some of Canada, Washington
This is a
State
baseball team.
baseball league, but not obviously not.
Is this the
professional.
Banana League?
Kind of like a banana league, but so they have this league and they're good players. And the Portland Pickles, when they have a home game, every game they let a fan from the audience come out and bat.
Mm-hmm.
Just one time?
Just one time.
That's fun.
So they have this guy. So the latest one, this younger guy, probably in his college age, I would say. They let him bat. Now he's got just regular tennis shoes on, shorts on.
Did he just belt it?
Because he comes from the audience. He has shorts on. They give him a jersey, and he has a T-shirt underneath it. He doesn't even button the jersey.
They do terrible. Really bad.
So he stands there, and he's like, he doesn't even button the jersey, and he's at his bat, and he's able to work it out. Couple fouls, this and that, and he gets a full count, and he gets a walk. So they're okay. This guy got on base. So he gets on base.
That's pretty cool.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is cool. The fans are all going crazy. Love it.
Was it in the dirt?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Was it on the plate?
1 foot out of the inside. Then a couple pitches later, he steals second
Get out of town.
and slides in with his shorts on.
Tears his whole leg
And he
off.
wins?
No, but
I mean, he gets to a...
yeah, he gets it. He gets second base. Couple batters, they hit a good one out. He runs all the way around and scores. Fans are going crazy. So they
Wow.
asked the
That
fans,
must
whatever
be-
they
that's
do,
so
they
cool.
said, you want him back up again. Next time in the batting order, they put him in. He gets in there. Couple guys are on base. Once again, works himself to a full count. And then cranks a home run.
No!
Heck out of
No
here.
way.
And he's just running around. Everyone, the place is going crazy.
Is this staged?
No.
Is it?
Oh, I
It
don't
was
know. if it's
probably
staged.
an MLB.
Does he?
Yeah.
Does he have a contract now?
I don't know.
You
But
better
wouldn't that
sign
be
him up.
fun?
That'd be great. They
I
should
mean-
do that for golf.
That's cool.
They should be like, hey,
Come over here
on
and
the
play
third
this-
hole, we're gonna let some random guy come
you're
out of the
onto
crowd
something.
and play
like a
golf.
par 3.
Anything.
Say, hey, you come over here and hit one.
Sign me up.
And you got to pick the person that looks the least likely to be able to play golf. Me.
Yeah. But
You know, I actually thought it would be really, really funny that if I show up at a golf course one time with like a set of clubs that my dad had in his garage from like 1962
So old,
with a
yeah.
rickety old leather bag and just some beat up tennis shoes and a ball cap turned on backwards. And I just show up to the first tee and I'm just like, yeah, guys, I don't know. All my buddies are taking up this game. I don't want to go out with them because I'm just too nervous, but I just want to give this a try. And then just
rip it.
man, just start
They'd all be like,
like, man, I watched this on TV a whole bunch of times. I figured how hard it could be.
They
The
say
ball
it's
doesn't
so
move.
difficult.
Yeah, the ball doesn't move. I get to hit it whenever. Nobody's yelling at me.
Yeah.
I can drink beer. I can smoke a cigar. Why not?
oh, that'd be
And then you turn to her and say, and by the way, I'm just here for the cigar.
Yeah.
yeah, and maybe will be Gents talking current events. We'll go out to the golf course and
just-
talk. I'll record you from a distance.
that would be great. We
you've
should.
You've got your
We're
microphone
here.
on.
We live on this course.
And you should show up in something crazy.
But I'm not allowed to. Over here, it's like proper attire required. You have to have collared
But-
shirts and stuff.
Wear a collared shirt that's not golf appropriate. Pineapples upside down.
Or I can wear not the Halloween, Hawaiian shirts, like just like really look like
Just way out of place.
Charlie Sheen,
Yes. Or you wear like a worker's vest.
Yeah.
I just
want to be seen.
I don't want to get hit by a ball.
Yeah.
I want to be visible. Oh,
That would be great.
would be.
And comment if you think this would be good. We're thinking about hitting the streets, asking people what their opinions are. I don't know if you heard
current events. Why not?
on current events. Just going up to them. Hey, we don't want to get into a debate. We don't want to fight. We don't want to do nothing. What do you think about
Speak for yourself.
Sydney Sweeney? I know you want to get in a fight. I don't want to get in a fight.
I can't.
What do you think about Sydney Sweeney? What do you think about Trump? And then just get their hardcore opinion. There are people in my
What do you think about
neighborhood.
this huge hostile
Yes.
spacecraft coming our way?
Aliens are coming. What do you think?
Nuclear power on the moon.
And just see what they had to say. There were people in my neighborhood, which it was annoying to see, but it's whatever. And they were doing the No Kings. It was way after the No Kings protest. They had No Kings. Oligarchy is blah, blah, blah. Trump is this, that. Save our Social
Freedom
Security,
of
all
speech,
this.
James.
It is freedom of speech. I get it.
Why are you offended?
I'm not offended.
So you wake up every day outraged and
I'm
waiting
kind
to-
of a
for
little
some-
offended.
waiting for something to be offended by.
Yeah. But I would have loved to be able to go up to them with a microphone and not try to debate them and just say,
What's
give
your
me the
thoughts?
facts. What are your thoughts? Let me hear you. So if you think that'd be something you enjoy watching as just something else for us to do, I'd like to do. I think it'd be fun. Hit a college, go to a golf course, and just be like,
College season is right around the corner.
because most of the time when you don't think like us logically, if you just ask questions,
Why? We
They-
the only ones that
no,
think
no,
logically?
I'm saying,
We don't think logically.
I'm just saying,
I think I'm confused. See,
Yes.
I'm just saying that
Say it again.
other people that don't think logically on issues about current events, what?
so we
What?
do think logically.
We
or
do
they
think logically.
But how do
We-
you know that they don't think logically?
Trust me.
Because they're different view than
No,
you?
possibly.
because they honk their horn too often.
Possibly.
You have to open your mind
I'm just saying.
to the
open my mind.
possibilities.
If you just ask them enough questions, they'll realize they're wrong at the end of the day. Like the No King speech. If you just say, hey, if there really was a king,
But we're
Would
not
you
trying.
be-
But we're not trying to prove anybody
no,
wrong.
I'm just
We're
I'm just
trying to
making a
find people
joke.
doing things right. We just want to find people doing things right.
And by
if
right,
we don't
we
think
mean the way we think.
Yeah, and if you don't think you're right, we're gonna move on.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple.
No,
But
I
then we
would
want to
post-
find the ones that don't think right.
I
Because
think
those would be the funny ones.
Those would be the funny ones.
I think we should do it outside of a Guardians game.
Yeah.
Just set up a little
Yeah.
stand. They're coming out.
Ask
The
them about
professionals should try that.
ask them
Let
about
a play-
Clause A.
Let a
You know what I mean?
let a fan go out there and. Actually, I don't think that.
They would
How hard would it be to line up a
That
99
if,
mile?
if I
an hour
walked
pitch?
up on the MLB every time that ball came at me, I'd be ah!
Well, if you line up a 99 mile per hour pitch and your bat hits it, it's going to go out of the park anyways. Because it's the velocity coming in and the
But it has to
velocity
be
going
perfect.
It has to be perfect. I would be sure when I played. I'm not a sports person. I thought for the longest time that the NBA stood for the National Baseball Association. So I'm just kidding.
out. But you know,
Well, those things you were just talking about how
But who
people who
invented
think
it?
logically.
Yeah, I know.
who invented
But
a round ball with a round bat?
I don't know, but I'm just trying to say when I played baseball in like middle school and high school, I was so bad. I played bench. I caught like 2 balls in the outfield. Felt really proud of myself. I could not go up. They would be like, "You get to go on the field and play with the Indians." Nope, I'm done. I'm good. I don't want to go up there.
We should sign up for it,
I remember
not just a random person.
going to watch my brother Paul play baseball when he was really young.
I don't even remember this.
He was in the middle of the outfield,
Yes.
and he was more at that age the kid that might
Get sidetracked.
see the cricket
Squirrel.
bouncing around or a butterfly randomly floating around. So he was not like
I'm
really
not a
into the
butterfly
game.
guy. Cricket, yeah.
And he caught a pop fly in the outfield to end the game, and the whole entire place just
Honestly, I didn't even realize I caught it.
went into an absolute. They stormed the field because he
Really?
ended the game and caught the fly ball because it was such a miracle.
You you want to hear a really funny
It was
story?
epic.
It was epic.
You want to hear a really funny story
Sure.
about my my time playing baseball? we were a decent team. I was literally the bench warmer. I played outfield, the one where most balls don't go. I would say I was
The right field.
marginally
Right
I was
field.
marginally okay at catching the ball because I didn't have to run very far and I could just watch it come to me. But when I was batting, I was terrible. We got to like the playoffs, and everybody had to bat. In the non-playoff games, I wasn't allowed to bat because I just couldn't do it. Okay, I was a chubby kid back then. No shame. I remember cold as day. I'm up to bat. The ball comes right by me. Boom, strike. And I'm like, oh, crap. Ball comes right by me. Boom, strike. I'm like, oh, crap. I'm not going to be able to do this. I remember thinking to myself, I'm just going to swing. I remember my coach. I can see him vividly gripping the chain link fence. And he goes, James, if you hit this past second base, I will buy you a banana split.
From
chubby kid.
I'm not even kidding you. I hit that thing past the center fielder.
Did you go to
and we
Baskin
won the
Robbins?
game.
Did you go to Baskin Robbins?
No, we didn't.
Today you would have been got
we won the game.
Rainbow sherbet.
And he didn't buy me a banana split. What? I need to find him. And
Yeah.
I need to yell at him.
All these years later.
He
you're
didn't
still-
buy me a banana split.
you're still
I won
suffering.
the game for the
Do you
banana
remember
split.
his name?
No, I don't.
Coach.
still-
I remember his face.
His
Looking
name
over
was
the-
Coach.
Coach. Yeah.
You're still suffering.
That's why I hate banana splits
Maybe
now.
that's why he got this anger issue. All these childhood memories coming back. You won.
But that's my
banana split.
vivid sport memory. Yeah.
Interesting.
So
I did make an infield triple play all by myself one time.
all by yourself?
Triple play. Tell me about it. How does that? Because I've seen it happen
I was
by an
playing.
individual. So he didn't.
I was playing shortstop. Line drive.
Very odd to have it by yourself.
Line drive ball was hit right to me on a fly. Just line drive.
And you caught
It. The kid on second base was
Started to
running
go.
halfway. He literally, when I caught it, he was standing right next to me, and I just went boom. They thought that was 3 outs, and the kid from third base just started walking off third base to go towards their dugout,
No.
You ran over and tagged him.
and I just ran right up to the pitcher. He wasn't even going home. He was running from like third
To
to
the
walk
dugout.
towards their dugout, coming almost across the pitcher's mound, and I ran right up and then tagged
So from
him.
first base.
No, from third base.
Oh, he was
Going
coming
that
across
way.
this way. Okay. I see.
Wow.
And I ran over, tagged him,
You were the hero.
and the umpire goes 3
Oh.
outs.
Ah.
So yeah,
Wow. What different stories that was. I was enticed by a banana split. You just happen to be naturally good.
Hey, there's things that motivate people differently.
Maybe I should tell my wife.
Yes.
Just
Hey, you want something done around the house? I'm going to tell her. You want something done around the house?
Banana split. I might cry over it when I eat it for the first time.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Finally got your banana split.
Yeah.
James is vacuuming,
Yeah.
banana split. Dishes,
The
banana
house
split.
is so clean. Your wife
I'm
is
covered in ice cream. I'm like, oh yes.
He's on the couch folding all the laundry, banana split.
and your wife is so happy. Oh,
It's funny.
okay.
Anything else?
No.
I think we're
We didn't
good.
really talk about the economy this time, but
Yeah.
everything's good.
I got money in my bank account, I think.
Oh, enough.
Yeah, a decent amount. Well, thank you everybody for listening and or watching. Please comment, like, subscribe. Let us know if you have any questions. If you want us to just answer your deepest and darkest question, send it on over. Paul will have a great rebuttal for that. And I hope everybody have a great night.
We'll see you.